And the winner of the mob vote is the Allay. Now that the Allay has won the Minecraft mob vote, here's everything we know about this mob, when it's coming to the game, and much more. Come check it out. Every year since 2017, Mojang has held a live stream where they announce the next update for the game and have a vote, either for a biome or a mob. This year it was a mob vote between the Allay, Copper Golem, and Glare. The Allay won the mob vote, but let's take a look at the percentages that it won by so we can briefly see exactly how popular this mob was. So here's the first poll that Minecraft put out on Twitter, and you can see the results of that. There are 1,280,167 votes, 51% of them went for the Allay, 37.8% went for the Copper Golem, and only 11.2% went for the Glare. So the Allay was the clear winner of that round. Next was the second round of voting, which had 1,173,315 votes, so just slightly less than the first round of voting. And you can see that the Allay won that one with 54.3%, and the Copper Golem lost that one with 45.7%, which means that the people that voted for the Glare split about 50-50 between the Allay and the Copper Golem, giving the Allay a victory. Now, interestingly enough, that conflicts with a small poll I made on my own YouTube channel of which mob people would be voting for. However, that's not surprising, as it was quite a small sampling, and I did see some other creators that made some polls that did predict that the Allay would win. Also, many popular Minecraft YouTubers such as DanTDM and George Not Found voted for the Allay mob, which could have increased its popularity as well. But either way, the Allay won the mob vote. Now here's everything we know about the Allay. This is from Minecraft.net on the official post about the Allay. The Allay is a mob with many hobbies. If you give them an item, it will gather more of the same or similar items that they can find and give back to you. This could be a collectible, something you've crafted, or a block you mined. Isn't that nifty? It's also a huge music buff and loves to dance. That's just delightful, but also practical, because if you have a note block nearby, that's where it'll drop your collectibles. And if you can see, it is just adorable and has tiny little wings that I'm totally not jealous of, not at all. The official Mojang video tells us that the Allay is a music fan. The Allay will collect any item you give it, the Allay dances. If you give an Allay an item, it'll collect matching ones for you. It loves music, so if there is a note block nearby, I would assume jukeboxes as well, that is where it'll drop them. So basically, it seems like the Allay is a mob that will collect and bring items around for you, something like a hopper chain would or a dropper chain, but of course it's a mob. Now the real question would be, would there be a way to automatically give the Allay items for it to find, because then it could be a fully automatic part of a Minecraft system of item sorting. But either way, it's a super cool mob, and I'm assuming it'll do dances to note block music, which is a super cool functionality as well, as you could play any song on note blocks you wanted, and you could have an Allay dance around to the music with you. Now, another thing we figured out about the Allay through the power of observation is that the Allay looks very similar to the Vex. In fact, here's a comparison of the Vex and the Allay, and you can see just how similar they are. So we can assume that the Allay will move around very similarly to a Vex, and have some of the same motions as it does, and probably be around the same size, and have some of the same or similar animations. That also gives us a good idea of what the Allay will look like when it's 3D. Once the Allay is added to the game, I would assume they'll have some kind of an interesting functionality between the Allay and the Vex, as they are so similar and they're sort of the opposites of each other. Now, art and mod creators are very quick to make renditions of what Minecraft has announced to be added to the game soon, and you can see here an early rendition of what the Allay could look like in-game and how it'll act. Of course, you can see here it's being excited by the note block, and overall just kind of cool to see what the Allay may look like. Now, the footage did not show that the Allay would be see-through, however this image does, but either way, it'll be a super cool thing to have in the game. It'll be cool to have all these amazing functionalities of the Allay in Minecraft. Fun fact: Allay is just ally with an extra A, symbolizing that this mob would be a friend or an ally to the player. Now, although I did vote for the Copper Golem, I'm still super excited for when the Allay will be added to Minecraft, and to have it as a super awesome pet. But that brings up the question, when will the Allay be added to Minecraft? Thankfully, the Minecraft developers told us that. It'll be added in the 1.19, the Wild update. This update will come out sometime in 2022. Based on when Mojang makes their updates, I'm assuming this could be anywhere from mid-spring of 2022 to early fall of 2022, although it could be earlier or later, but either way it will be at some point in the next year. Now, Minecraft Live announced a lot of really cool things that'll be featured in the Wild update, and I've actually made a video on that. So if you're interested in that, there's a link on the screen right now, and if you click that, you can go to that video and see that video as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to press the like button, subscribe, comment, share, all these things that help my video and this channel. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye! Disclaimer, all footage shown in this video comes from Minecraft Live 2021 and is owned by Microsoft and Mojang. I do not claim to own any of this footage and am only reacting to it under fair use copyright law.